Good day and welcome to game 4 of the online Terraforming Mars League. So this week we are playing Tharsis, we are playing with Shumor, and we shall see what options are available to us. I'm liking HAPs and I like pets and asteroids, etc. However, I don't really see any reason why we should go mining guild with 0 tiles. So it would appear that we're going the boring way, which is Chongqing. The Chinese. Yeah. There's not really much to say here. I think that these two are just a better option for this. I like supply drop just as much as any other guy, but I think that having the cash for Chongqing is just too good. Keeping water import just out of pure just out of simply yeah, just keeping it, because if we do manage to pick up a lot of Jovians, then it's a possibility that it'll be good. Think I want to keep pets. I don't know how good he is. I have never played him before. However, I think that getting this started gives us a decent builder line. Considering keeping fusion power, but we should have so much money early that yeah, this is just too good. I would consider keeping ore processor as well, simply again because we want to sort of advance the game to get birds out earlier. Keep 7. Let me just see if he's written anything here. No, we're good. Should I consider keeping Tundra? I have no, well, 1 heat advance, so there's not much reason to do that. Let's keep ore processor here as well. I'm playing rather greedy, but that is because I don't really have much to do in the early game anyway. So just getting stuff done. Or getting this up for the 2nd gen draft. Yep. So what did he drew? He played Ice Asteroid and Terraforming Ganymede. GG. Alright. So he has Terraforming Ganymede, which is something that we need to be aware of, and he also has Ice Asteroid, so that's some plants that he can get. However, we can possibly burn them with Asteroid. I don't really think that we have many plays here early. We just want to play this. And skip. Yeah. Unless he gets to find something that he can use all his minerals on early, I don't think that his corporation is too strong. But again, it is technically one of the better corporations. Okay, so here I would consider keeping this simply because of the tag for fusion power. However, I think that Lichen could be strong with protected habs. He's gonna boost heat a few, but not really too. It's not too deep of a draft. I think we're just gonna take deep well. So we don't have a Jovian yet. However, think that no, we're just gonna take bribed. I would have liked Jovian or hit the to take the Jovian because this simply is boosts the economy, but he doesn't have one either, and with his cash he doesn't have anything else. Um, let's just take now keep Lichen. Open City is simply too early. Okay, so we have quite a few cards here. If we want to keep 3, yeah. The question now really is how many does he keep? Because if he keeps too many, then so he keeps 2. I think that we can play bribed and skip. Don't really see us doing much else. Um, there wasn't really any like insane early game, and then possibly funding planner for Gen 4. Yeah, this he hasn't seen this and he doesn't know anything about all processor, but okay. So that just got a lot harder to get the planner. However, he has 0 econ, so again he's got like a bunch of minerals here that he can't do anything with. However, he would be able to grab planner at next gen, but let's see how everything works out. Convoy. Protected Valley is very good as well. But I think that with birds in hand and Valley is super strong up here on the 2 cards. But I think, yeah, let's just keep this. Why wasn't this here last gen when we could actually use some of these cards? Um, to do to do. So technically, for him, in order for him to get planner this gen, he would have to keep 3 cards and also okay. So he didn't take that. I forgot to write down what it was, but Protected Valley here is just too valuable up here on the 2 cards. I don't really like passing the science to him because Tharsis has some very strong science in it, synergies. However, it would be like an insane dump. Okay. Um, let's hope that this works. Okay. Um, let me just see if I can. Okay. You see this? You get to see this? Hopefully this works. Okay. Alright, it seems like it's working. So we're back in. That was a bit of a scare. Or it is a bit of a scare. Um, let's see what happened. No, nothing interesting. Alright, so we were talking about planner earlier. He would have to keep 3 cards, plus maybe get the ocean up here with his ice asteroid. But I think that he would simply be too far behind in case that's what he's going for. Anyways, so 12 cards right now. Okay. I think that's what's happened. Oh my god. Right, lovely. Right. So he just messages me that he's thinking, and I agree. Well, he would have to, as we talked about earlier before, he would have to keep 3 cards, or at least keep 2 cards, then play the oceans with using the ice asteroid to take the double oceans up here, but also keep 2 for 5. So he would really have to play a lot of cards in order to grab the milestone, and with 13 cards in hand, and if he doesn't do anything here, he's on 14. So what we do now is simply use this on the 2 cards, see if we get anything useful. Standard tech, not bad. Strip mine, that's decent as well. And then skip, because we don't have any card draw and we want to have the milestone. Want to grab it from him, really. So Gen 4 planner, taking it from him. Hopefully his economy is really in shambles, whereas ours is looking very nice, or somewhat nice. Yeah, sorry about the internet issues. Another thing is it also allows us to go for early gardener as well, in case we want to play something like the ocean or the convoy for the ocean and plants. That's 7 plants technically here. So, yep. So just keep 3 here. I think that's the best play that we have. Also sort of looking decent on builder. If you can grab 2 cards somehow, as well as keeping 8 for securing the milestone, that's really nice for him. But otherwise, we're just gonna grab it. Yep. So keep 3 here. We need to be aware of that whenever we keep the thingy. Alright, so I like some of these cards. However, I think that Quantum Extractor is simply too expensive for him really to play or to use. So I would consider keeping it. I really would like Rover Construction to come back, because I like that card in Zhongxing. I think it's very nice. What else do we possibly would we consider? Do we have any signs? We have 2 signs to play, so technically it would be... yeah, let's keep this. Not really interested in keeping either one of these. However, this is cheap and it's a power tank, so we could possibly get some... there we go. I don't mind him keeping Miranda because he has 0 of those tanks. So keep 3, take the milestone, and then we can start unloading our cards. So, like this. Grab the milestone. He kept the 1 card, so take the milestone and we can play Rover. Just in case he wanted to keep some or play something like Cupola or whatever to. So next play solar power. Maybe we'll consider playing asteroid just to get the heat, the bump, but yep, see, that's where our cash went. So again, very little cash for him. I think that's okay. So do we play this into this to grab the... Yeah, I think so. Might as well. So we don't want him to get any one of these stupid ones. So playing fusion power or playing solar power into fusion power, set up ore processor as well as possibly strip mine into somewhere into the future. So just trying to advance the game right now, because again he hasn't really spent his minerals on anything. So even if he has a bunch of card draw, possibility that we could outtempo him. So build is another one that we need to be aware of. If he plays 3, then we need to keep our eyes on that, but otherwise really it's looking very nice. I honestly wasn't sure that we wanted to play the asteroid. Oh my god. Let me just pick something. Alright. Hopefully that should fix everything. I don't really think so, but you know, one can only hope. So playing solar power into this. That gives us 5 power and 1 science tech. So all processors should be coming up next gen. The question really is, do we want to take the milestone now? No, there's no reason to do that. So technically we could just play Lichen and Habs possibly. Sort of liking this. Alright, let's see what he does. So he could technically play 4, but I think let's just grab the milestone now, just to make sure that he doesn't steal it. So double milestone for now. He has 0 milestones, 0 VP. We are quite ahead here. Also, you will notice that I don't run the score mod. This is simply because, yeah, I don't really know why it's because, but I don't need to run it. I think I can count on my own, but yeah, I don't really know what to say here. Looking good. Decent start for Gen 4. Obviously, it's a bit of a shame that we only get to play the bumper for Gen 5, but I think that, what's that? That's what, 4 or 5 bumps at least that we get out of it. I'm really hoping that's outside. Okay. okay. Yeah, there's no reason for me to do anything here. That seems a little bit early, like him playing that, because he now has plans that I can blow up. But maybe he's thinking about doing a double convert, but that's just 6 plants. So, I don't know. I don't know what he's got in hand. Yeah. Simply get some TR. So he could technically standard into one more next gen. Or he sells stuff. Why? Oh, okay. Okay. So he has 2. That's okay. Meh, not bad. I am somewhat not too worried about that. Well, it does give him some econ, but meh. There's none of these cards here that I like, and instead of, I would consider Carbonate, but we've grabbed our milestone, so instead of giving him like one of the better scoring points cards, let's just keep this, and yeah, Methane. Would actually really like to play this. I really want him to take Predators, because I still have the Habs. Do I play this? Yeah, possibly. Nope. Taking these 2. So that gives us 29 minus 5, that's 24. Right, plus 9, that's 33. So plenty of to play Methane this gen. Yep. So I mean, technically he could just play or get this going get this Gardener if he just standards. However, I don't see him doing that. Is there an award that we could think about funding now? I mean, possibly thinking about funding Miner, because he has 0 production, or well, 1 production, and we do have a strip mine waiting. So this is probably the most obvious play of all. He has the card draw. I have the strip mine. There really isn't much to say here. Like, he has a lot of card draw, and he has some scoring opportunities. But our game plan is looking very nice, and we would consider funding something very early next gen. Simply because I don't see me getting a 3rd. Well, that's a very strong card here. Okay, so this obviously sucks a little bit, but let's hope that we can and then have this. So cards that we need to be aware of is him having something like research, but ideally it won't be a problem. He only needs 7 to get the Terraformer milestone. However, I think that him just funding or playing something like SP Greenery would probably be more points for him. Since there's a little bit of downtime now, I think that we should talk a little bit about how it's going so far for me in the OTML. Okay, another green, or another couple of. So obviously passing here. I don't really mind that play. I think it's very strong. However, I would have probably waited for next gen to see if we could get something like a media group or something. This is very strong for him. I think that we want to keep this. Where can we put it? Very annoying to put it around here. However, I think, yeah, put it like here so I could technically move over to the oceans. Yeah, I think that this is what we keep. Noctis. Very strong card as well, possibly if we prohibit him from getting something like the NRA. He won't have the economy for it, but yeah, it's a nice card. Taking Stronghold, not because I don't think that I want to play it, but I do need to find a city at one point, or I could standard one, but let's see. Hopefully that has settled our internet issues to more stuff we've done before. So he has 3 plants. This... Do you want to keep corporate? Oh, bad. No. I think this will do. There really isn't much that I can do, but do we want to play pets here, or would we consider doing something like funding something? No. So he can't blow up our plants. He has a ton of card draw, and he also has Mars University. So I think, honestly, that I will consider passing here. Let's see if he can get the double conversion with whatever he has planned. What would our action be? What would our fund be? Next gen, if he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna grab Gardner. However, I think that he should have enough cash to do that. I think we're just passing here. Yep. I would have considered funding something, but it's simply too early and we are too competitive on everything except possibly Landlord. But again, he has 0 plant production and we have the 3 now. So us getting something like that with also birds being there, birds being an option. Let's see what he does. Like it's quite interesting to me, because this really is giving him an option to get into the game or back into the game. Not that he wasn't before, but yeah. This really is telling him, I'm going to grab a second or third milestone next gen if you can't grab one here or next gen. So with his massive card advantage, it'll be interesting what he does. And I fully expect him to, obviously, but you know. So that's obviously free for him just because he is. Yep, there we go. That's the third greenery. Yep, getting a gardener. Yep. However, we are getting the bump next gen, so unless he plans to. Is it too late for development center? I think so. Honestly, I think that we'd rather have herbies with our plant production. It's no. It's a little bit scary giving him the science tag, which honestly is the main reason why I would want to keep this. I don't really. I am not quite sure here what to do. I think that getting some card draw is nice. Noctis? Yes, please. I would like a Noctis. Don't mind if you play Security Fleet's bad card. This would actually make me consider funding something like Banker. Keep these two. Or do I want to keep this as well? I have so much cash, so maybe grabbing this, make sure that I could get something like Miner. How much cash does he have? So he has 5, so it's 26 technically, because he's always going to be using all of his card draw. So he's not really got too much econ. I think that we're grabbing this. I like this card. And we're going to fund Miner. So what are we going to do? We're going to find Miner here. And we are gonna... I think we're gonna escarpment him, right? Yeah, because this is happening either way. Now we know we have Noctis, so converting here and possibly saving one for up here is actually not a bad plan. Consider ocean walking as well. It's not really a bad option. Small animals. Oh no. So he doesn't have too much cash left. He has one action. So do we even want to do this? Yeah, let's grab a card. Because he doesn't have enough. Only have that one spare. Big asteroid is very nice. Does blow up his plants. And we will have the titanium. So he's one actioning. Let's just do the one action as well. There's a possibility that he's kept herbivores, but like his economy is really struggling, I think, at least. So I don't really mind not playing it or playing into it. Or I think that what we're going to do now is play standard tick, that's 33, and play the SPs and get quantum extractor down. Sorry about that. Yeah, so play this. SP, oh he passed, right, I just need to make 100% sure. Do we even need to do that actually? Come to think of it. It would obviously give us a bit of a bump now. Do we even need to do that now? Because, I mean, technically we could play quantum extractor. And then next gen play strip mine. No, I think that SPing is greenery is simply too much cash. Placing it here. I think this is how we're gonna do this. It would be nice for him to get some plant production soon so I can blow it up. I'm not really scared about GIA because he doesn't know nothing here, and we've got what three of those here. We've also got protected habs, so if he does get that, I really don't mind that much. Next gen is the gen that we're going to be playing on strip mine, possibly this gen. Taking this because I'm already again scared of these. However, it's a cheap victory point. So he kept the GIA. That's good on him. I want to keep the signs away from him. So he sort of did the same thing that I did last gen, which was pass and see if I had it, and I obviously did, but so let's see here, what are we gonna do? So I think that we are simply gonna draw a card, see what it is. Oh, Olympus, very nice. Yep, and then boost here. We consider funding either one of these, but simply and honestly think that it's a little bit better for me now to play the strip mine. Because he has no conversion, so he's just gonna draw his cards. Yeah, screw it, let's just do this. So I mean, technically we have 4 here on him for something like banker. However, he gets one from me playing a city. Scientist, somewhat contested. I don't really think that he can fund anything. I think that's just what we're gonna do. I don't really have a lot of like. think there's a lot of him for him to do. Because he has TIA, but he can't blow up my plants. So that's basically just getting the or enhancing the state of the game. But he's just played so many like events and cards and stuff. And the TG is absolutely useless for him. So he may have a bunch of cards, but he has nothing, absolutely nothing to spend them on. And even if he has something like bushes, yeah, that's just 2 steel for you, buddy. No plants being destroyed by that. Okay. That sort of seems like a desperate play. I mean, technically we could media into big asteroid here, just to blow up his plants. Let's just play media group, because that's gonna be played either way. I know it's a little bit shame that I don't really have anything here. Yeah, I get that. Do we want to blow up his plants? The thing is that if he's... That's 5, which leaves me with possibility of having to sell 2 cards, so I don't mind selling these, because I have no Jovians. I don't mind selling pets either. So if he has something like bushes, then we could possibly... I don't mind playing for the ocean or giving him sort of the setup for the ocean, because I just don't want him to have the last step here of the O2. I can easily grab that with our conversion. So technically that conversion, assuming he doesn't find something that gives him 1 plant or one O2 bump, which technically at this point only has to be mangrove or standarding something. Anyways, he can't fund scientists because, well, he can, but he doesn't know about these. So, assuming that he doesn't do anything here, we sell a card. Can't play GIA. He won't play GIA because he's got 10 minerals, and my guess is he's gonna keep them all. So SP lavatory. So that's here, right? Okay. That's 2 cash for us. So I mean, technically we don't have to play anything. I mean, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna sell something and then play the bushes? Pets? No. No, I think we simply pass here. We have so many scoring options, and we just basically need him to play some plant production so we can get our pets involved. Or not pets, our birds. And then we need to think about what we fund. Banker is not safe. Landlord, not safe either. Scientist, we're both high. Thermalist, yeah, I have some, but neither one of us I really think wants to. So I don't really think that either one of us can fund something unless, like, if I were to grab something like a research off the top of the deck. It's got 4 science. I think this is one of the reasons why Chongqing is so strong, is you get some nice econ. These two sellable. This sellable as well. Doesn't really give us much. It's got loan. Okay. So what can he do? Permafrost? Okay. Okay. I don't really see the purpose for that, but sure. You want to have 2 plants. If I find something that'll blow them up, that's it. I'm sorry, Shumor. In case you're listening to this, I'm sorry if I'm coming off as a bit of an asshole. That's really not my intention. Um, yeah. Okay. It's not bad. It's good cards. But 5 plants with Demos still being out there, Virus still being out there. Fish still being out there. Wouldn't mind having either one of these 2 cards back, but I think that fish is simply too strong. It's also a 1-point animal, and yeah, I want it. This is even better for minor. Plus it's with the media group, and we have so many like steel targets. Windmills has a victory point on it, and it's probably very cheap, so 7 for victory point. It's not bad. The question is, do we keep it? 7 for victory point, I think that's decent. And there's also something that we can dump our minerals into. So, what are you gonna do? You don't have local heat trapping. Are you gonna standard something to grab that last piece of O2, or am I getting that? There's the bushes. It's not enough to convert though. Okay, so take the O2. Draw a card. CEOs, nice card. I don't think that we're going to be using our heat again. Okay. But, however, he does know that I have Noctis, so maybe that's a fund for Landlord, which we are somewhat struggling with. Thermalist, however, think that we fund Thermalist. And then play the birds, obviously. No stuff for you, buddy. Sorry. I think that Shumor simply got caught up in having so much early card draw and everything that it really inhibited his economy, or do we just want to play the large convoy now, or do we want to keep it around? I say we try and keep it around. This was a bit stupid, possibly. Over playing this. I'm gonna play that anyway, and it's another point here, another thingy here, because I think that the game ends next gen. I think we're gonna play the large convoy because I want the. Okay, Gene repair. That's nice. Hmm. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. See what we drew or draw. Imported. It's a good card. What was the other card? Earth Cat. Yeah, okay. I can live with that. That is not too bad draws. So I think we're simply passing here. There's really not much to do. Like, he may have the possibility of scoring more, but yeah, this is a nice card. Where can we place this? Here? It's not a bad place. So we have some very nice conversion spots. Space hotels. This would have considered the other one, but do I still consider it actually? Like it's game obviously doesn't end for another gen, right? It possibly goes on for 2 more. So that means that it's 12 for 2 points. But it also inhibits this. No, I think we're just gonna take this. So what we're gonna do is bring the Earth Cat into this. I mean, if he doesn't want to end now, I don't really know what his plan is or should be, because he has just very limited options. And with me with -3 is just, yeah. Oh, that's a good place to convert here. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that does give him some scoring potential. See what we get. Yeah, I think that we're good. I do need what's it called? One of these microbes. So I mean, technically, let's just start counting somewhat. I don't mind you having moss. Um, let's just play this. Energy saving? How many cities do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not really too much fuss about that one card. I think that funding Thermalist here makes sure that he, or well, not make sure, but inhibits him from trying to end the game. If he does something like trying to fund Landlord, I think that we could be competitive on that as well. This just really slows the game down. Okay, there we go. And then convert, or... Yep, that's fine. So that's 6. So that means that we can do this. Into fish. Take away the plant. Sorry about that. I've just sort of had all the correct answers for his play because he's been lacking a little bit in the economy here. So yeah. So grab the animal now. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's got no right. He's got 4. So I mean, he's got what's it called? The event thingy. So technically, we need to be aware of that. Let's just play this. So either he uses the event or he just doesn't do anything. We need to find a microbe. But otherwise, no, I think we're good. Would consider funding something next gen, see what happens. Just gonna do a quick cough. Sorry about that. The Jovians, useless. You sell 3. Why would you sell 3? Sell a Jovian. If this is the point where you're at, then 38 plus 6, that's 44, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 48, plus 5, that's 53, plus 5, that's 58. Yeah, 58. Is that what you currently got? And me, I've got 60 here. Yeah, that's the media. Oh, lake. That's really nice. But that's a few points for him, obviously. That's what, 4 points, right? 62. So obviously doing this might as well. think, can we do this into this? That's 4. So, yeah, I think so. It's plus 4. Where is it? So that's plus 4, so that's another, yeah. And then, do we just want to take a bump? Standard. What's this? Oh, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's just do a standard project was right. I think we're too far ahead. So I don't really mind sort of wasting points on something that really isn't as beneficial for us as well. Just because I'd rather just this. If he doesn't convert, then this is just insane. Otherwise, grass really well. Oh, good card. But then we get wave power. So technically, yeah. Let's see what happens. Like, there's just like just he wouldn't have any reason to believe why we have that. Oh, this is great. Zeppelins is also decent. Funding banker. Grass. Keeping that for sure. Now, the question is, what can he? I think I'm going to keep Zeppelins. Simply because there's not really much here in hand that I need to play. And me funding something like banker would be an option. So assuming he doesn't do anything here, or he just draws, then we take the last couple of TRs in the one card. Here, comment. Convert here. Yeah. Assuming he just draws or he funds or something. He could fund landlord. However, I don't think that that would leave him with many options really. Like, I know that I've got 3. Yep. So late, yeah, he took the both. Okay. Question is, what do we do now? We can draw or we can fund. Landlord, I don't think that we can make sure that we get that. Like, I mean, we've obviously got these. I think we're just going to play the business, see what happens, see what turns up. This is decent, this is for banker. Right. Yep. Or is this better? Okay, so we'll be 45. We'll be at 45. Can't really play this, unfortunately. However, banker is an option, and we can double it here. Yeah, I think we're funding banker. We have to remember that he spent all his steel here. Sorry, my wife just messaged me. What did he do? Sorry. So he just draw. Let's see what we get. What did we do? Memorial? That is pretty nice. It's a decent card for us right now. So we don't need to keep our steel. We can do that. Well, we can play that. Just need to be aware that we need to find one plant in order to play this. Domed. That's a pretty useless card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that we can sell here. So I mean, technically, if we play this, we can play grass as well and convert. So that's another few points. But he doesn't have any thermalist thingies or heat kelp. Okay, that's decent for him. More plants for us to blow up. So let's just double animal here. Grab a few more victory points. Like, I think we're so far ahead right now that we just need, well, we needed to end the game last gen as well. I possibly should have done that, but could have done it with the CEOs and local heat trapping, etc. Oh, I think that this is all over by the few brief. Like, why would? Okay, so he's got a city. Oh, okay, bad game. Yeah, okay. I'm somehow okay with that. Let's play this. 2 on the fish, so we get a split of plants. Do you want to do this? Or possibly it would have been better to convert on the plant, but we don't have an option for playing the. Well, we don't have a micro tag, so this is not an option. It's getting somewhat close to us on banker. But let's see what he does. We still have the 8 here. Does this draw us anything? No, we need another one. Let's just play these two next gen, so we know that we own 33. Drew decently well this game. Yeah, we've got some conversions. Again, it's up here, already down here that he can convert. I think that we simply ruled by econ. This is, yeah, this is what this game was all about. Spreading the love around for the pets. There was a few risky like calls and stuff, but I don't mind having extra card with the type of econ that we had. So we're gonna grab 3 milestones, right? Because he has 0 anything. Let's see, victory point on this. Few victory points on this. What else do we need to play this, right? Do we just sell all of this in standard something? I think we just standard greenery, right? No, that doesn't give us enough for conversion, does it? 4 plus 7, no, we'll be 1 short. So just sell this. Yep, ending recording now. I'll just wait and see the Victor screen. He's got 1 ocean, or 1 plant that he can put in, but us getting 25 points from milestones and awards is just too much. But again, that was based purely on Early econ and just grabbing stuff. So yeah, it's a big difference.